anytime they fall toward the front wheel of the bike, the gates have fallen, and the riders are off and running toward the end of the racetrack. In the center of the track, it looks like Mike Bell, but Brock Glover is moving in there very fast. Bell is in there. There are a number of bikes all running into that first turn, and until we sort them out, we'll have no way to know exactly who they are, but it's number 14, Daryl Schultz on a Suzuki, a California rider, factory sponsored. He's in the lead. Yamaha's Brock Glover is running second, and Kent Howerton on a Suzuki is third. Mark Barnett on a Suzuki is running fourth. Donnie Hansen on a Honda is running fifth, and Mike Bell, last year's champion on a Yamaha, is in sixth position as they are 1/2 lap into this 20-lap event, and some of the leaders have crashed up near one of the top of one of the high berms. Donnie Hansen on a Honda went down, and now we've got about 7 bikes in a tangle up there on the end of the racetrack. Meanwhile, the leader flies over the finish line at the end of lap 1. That's number 14, Daryl Schultz on a Suzuki, running in the lead. Second place, number 6, Brock Glover, Yamaha mounted. Running around the fast part of this racetrack now. They're trying to get some distance on some of the other riders. Mark Barnett, the Suzuki number 5, is running in third position. Kent Howerton, the Rhinestone Cowboy, number plate number 2, finished second in the standings last year, is running fourth. Mike Bell is running fifth. Mike Bell is last year's champion. He put on an exciting duo out here in the first qualifier for tonight's final event, when he passed Bob Hanna and went on to win the first qualifier. Bell, not known to be a rapid starter, usually starts back 6th or 7th in the pack and works hard to get himself up toward the front of the racetrack. Coming around now over the start-finish line again. We have 2 laps that are now history. The leader, number 14, Daryl Schultz, literally flying over that high mound, the Himalaya mountain they call it out there. In second place, it's still number 6, Brock Glover. But Glover is going to have to keep going to move up and catch Schultz. Schultz is putting a little distance between himself and second place right now, but the riders are beginning to stretch out into single file, and for a few laps it'll be safe going for everyone, no one to pass, and they'll be able to bunch up near the front. The faster riders will work their way to the front during the first 6 or 7 laps of this race, and then the dueling begins. Still number 14 in the lead, Daryl Schultz, Suzuki mounted. Barnett has now moved into second place. He passed Brock Glover. Mark Barnett on bike number 5, a Suzuki, moving up into second place. Barnett is challenging Schultz, getting up behind Schultz and giving him all he can handle in this race. Schultz is trying to hold on to the lead. They are now starting to catch the slower traffic on the racetrack. The last bike on the course has been given a move over flag. Schultz is still leading this event. Bob Hanna is back in 14th position. Bob Hanna, the superstar of motocross racing, the man who was the champion a year ago, out for a season with a broken leg. They're expecting big things of him, but he has a long ways to go in this final event as he's in 14th position. Still in the lead, number 14, Suzuki mounted Daryl Schultz, a California rider. He's a factory-sponsored rider for Team Suzuki. Barnett is now working very hard on the front of the pack. And Barnett has moved into the lead. But there are still about 15 laps to go in this event, and anything can happen as there are all champion riders in this event. Bell, Howerton, Sun, Glover, Gibson, Wise, Smith, Schultz, England, Laporte, and Bob Hanna all can challenge. There is still time in this event. But right now, with a comfortable lead on motorcycle number 5, Mark Barnett.